I feel like I dance because it's the only way that I can honestly be myself without fear of judgment or without offending other people. Dancing makes me a little bit more relaxed and at ease. So it's emphasis therapy. I go through phases. I've gone through a lot of phases. At the moment, I'm into popping. I love the variations of just tensing and relaxing the body. I've always known about popping, but I'm only starting to understand what it actually is now. Besides just the doing of the actual steps, I understand why things are done this way. So to me, it's helping me better my vocabulary that I've built up over all the years and allowing me to access almost emphasis of vault, you know. So I'm taking the time because I feel like popping also teaches you that passiveness. Stay calm, go with the flow, ride the beat, stay in the pocket. That's what I'm learning now. So I'm inspired by a lot of animation, a lot of popping, a lot of waving, a lot of poppers in Cape Town, SA, and overseas as well.
And we're back at it again, people. Thank you ons is join ons is blessed vandag met Simone. Ek is so honored om u te hê. Welcome to the show. I'm your host Mel, your pal, your Tommy, your bra, and we are super grateful for you guys for tuning in each week. Ek voel so sleg as ek nou hier sit met my voete op julle couch. My maat my nie so groot gemaak het. Is dit fine? Simone, you are incredible. I mean,
it's fine. We just wash it.
Ja, ons wash it net ons gaan afviem en lekker nat lappie.
Thanks.
Maar ek wil net vir jou sê dat jy is regtig waar so 'n inspiration vir my on a real. Like jou hele career nou al, sy is consistent en sy's kwaai vandat ek jou gesien het, so ek weet nie of haar ooit 'n tyd is wat sy nie kwaai was nie. So ons gaan nou eintlik daai uitkom. Ek like eintlik gaan na by die tye wat sy nie, want sommige mense is kwaai gebore, so ek voel ek gaan dit noem. But Simone, I mean, I don't want to introduce you, just give us a bit of an introduction of who you are, where you're from.
Hello everyone, thanks to Mal for having me on the show. My name is Simone Chantelle and I'm not going to tell you how old I am because that's my own business.
That's niemand se saak nie.
Yes, it's my own business. I'm 21 years old.
Ek het nog eens 19.
Yeah, 19, go pick one, 19, 20, 21, we play there. And I'm from Athlone, I'm from Cape Town, and I've been dancing professionally for about 18 years now. Wow. So it's a really long time.
So you started when you were
I started, my first professional gig was with Alvina when I was 17 years old.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Vina put me on. Right?
Sister V.
Yeah, that is my
incredible.
first. We did hip hop in church, girl. We were doing.
Ek het net 'n cake begin baby. Spiritual dance.
No, no. Hello, please get it right. We were doing hip hop in church. Yeah, we were quite. We were very liberal. We were out there. You know, Hannah Club cake.
Okay.
The bass is coming.
That is mad.
So that's how
your first introduction.
I got into hip hop choreography, like dancing with a team and dancing with other people. And then obviously that went on to retro, and that's where I found my life.
Mad. Kijk, ek wil vir jou gewoon 'n random vraag vra, né? What are like 5 things that you can't live without? If you can think about it now, 5 dinge wat jy nie sonder kan lewe nie.
My earphones, my phone. That's a very bad thing to say, but okay.
But it's the truth.
This is all my music is on the phone, not for the socials. It's not for the socials. It's for the music. Earphones, phone, my team, definitely my team, my boyfriend, and my family. I think, those are. I think people. I'm a people person more than a thing person.
I hear you. That kies mense as goed material.
I like being around other people, so I'd rather have those interactions than
beautiful. And if you can describe yourself in 3 words, sal dit 'n moeilike ding. What 3 words would you use? Want as so baie woorde.
Yes. Ambitious. I would say, can we say sometimes aggressive? We make it so high. So it's one word. Sometimes aggressive and kind.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I think I'm kind.
En nog 'n nie wat jy is.
Not my face.
No, but you
are.
My
heart is kind.
Het gaan nie daaroor, het gaan oor die combination.
Yes.
Ek is oor dit. So tell me, I mean, you just mentioned obviously your first V put you on, but what was your first time when you like literally saw dance, when you were like, yo, ek like die, ek like
Footwork to Freedom.
Okay, so onthou dit.
Yeah, Footwork to Freedom, they were B-boy crew, and I went to Windsor. So, Footwork to Freedom, what was the Azanian Flames? They used to come and do shows. My first interaction with hip hop was with breaking. That's how I saw it, and Ubuntu and
You mad.
Black Noise, and they used to have the open beagle classes at Joseph Stone.
Man.
That's how I got introduced to the culture.
Love
You know what I mean? So
get you.
Dancing, definitely. I danced at church, so I danced from a really young age, but it was more like spiritual dancing,
So,
modern.
wat jy net gesê dis spiritually.
Yeah, no, like when I started out, I was in there, but I was too aggressive.
For spiritual.
For spirit, they were like, yeah, you need to be
So,
softer.
yeah, so
and
it
I
was-
was like, but I don't want to be
I
softer.
didn't make it. I didn't do well in
Yeah,
spiritual dancing.
no,
I
they
really
were like,
wanted
yeah,
to.
and I was like,
No, yes. Jy kramp aan nou.
You
Dit is
know?
so intense.
and then I found a church. My mom moved to a church.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, these girls are doing hip hop on stage. So I was like, diffs. That was like 13. And then I didn't know it was hip hop. It was movies, you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then
I seen it in-
You didn't know, I didn't know what I was doing until I was introduced to the culture. And
Got
that's
you.
when I started like going to cyphers and going to
Mad.
battles, ABC, hip hop in
You're
Daba.
mad.
all
So
of
then
those.
after school, did you go then into it fully? Did you go study? Hoe jy gemaak?
Yeah.
Wanneer jy
Well, yeah. We used to walk to Joseph Stone because
Sure.
my mom was always like, if you want to do it, you must do it on your own time.
That's reg.
No one gave me money. I had to walk to Joseph
Yes,
Stone
sir.
all the way up Belgrave Road.
Ah.
So I did it after school and at church and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then after high school, I actually studied law.
Ek sien dit.
Yeah.
Ek sien dit.
But it's not the same feeling, man. Like dancing is almost like therapy for me.
Sure.
Because I'm a very logical person.
Mm.
1 and 1 must be 2.
Is jy Capricorn?
Yes.
Ek sien dit.
Yes.
Hashtag 1 and 1.
0 and 1.
As jy nog baie dinge
Yes,
nie.
please don't come with all the fairies and the I don't care what is in it. And then because of like law being
Yeah.
depending on who you're gonna represent
Yeah.
and stuff, I didn't really feel a connection to it, so I used to bunk law. So I used to take the
Very
train,
patient.
Sindre.
Yes,
Now I
that's
take the train all the way to Bellville, sign in for my first class, and take the train
maak
all the
effort.
way back, so that you could see that I was there. And then take the train all the way back to Unibel to get picked up.
Oh,
and
you
then, yeah. And then mommy said,
that's
how was
great.
Vaseline? I was cool.
Jou ma weet nou die waarheid nou.
Oh, yeah,
ja,
she eventually found out because I didn't get the report. So. She was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I knew at a very young age, 17.
Amazing.
Yeah, like
That's actually so
grade
cool.
11.
You already knew.
I
And then
knew, yeah.
obviously then when did you join a crew? What happened after that?
The first crew, Judy.
Sister Judy.
Judy put me on to crew culture, crew life, how teams work, the battle scene, the different. I saw the different styles at Retro Black because that's where I met Sipo, DZ, all of those. Like we were really big
That's
team.
so
We
dope
were like
because you
18
guys are
dancers.
still like
Yeah, we're still friends.
That's so
you know,
dope.
we
And
came
allemaal
up
doen hulle
together.
ding nog,
Yeah,
you know?
So it was really great. That was some of the
That's-
best years because everything was still new. You know, you were in love. You know, when you're in love, you see just every
Wow.
day. So yeah, but also at that time we still had to work a part-time job. You didn't know if it was because that time I wasn't a professional dancer.
Yeah.
I was just getting introduced to the culture. There was no money.
Of
I wasn't
course.
doing it because of fame.
I know what you mean.
You know,
You liked it. You
I
really
loved
loved
it. It made me happy. It made me happy.
It's
and
my
that
wanneer was it professional vir jou geraak? Like when is it when you moved to Joburg or was it more still in Cape Town that it became
I tried in Cape Town. Like I only realized what the word professional dancer meant when I moved to Joburg. Yeah, I just thought it was being paid for what I did.
Okay.
That's what I thought it meant.
Yeah.
But when I got to Joburg, I realized that there is a difference between being a teacher and a choreographer.
Sure.
You know,
Sure.
there was a difference between being a performer and being a dancer.
Sure.
And when I got there, I realized that I had so much more to learn about not just dancing, but the entertainment industry as a
Sure.
whole in order for me to fill that gap. And
Also
in
to
order
know
for
what
me-
you wanna do.
Exactly. And what lines I wasn't prepared to cross. Like in terms of costume, what made me comfortable, what didn't make me comfortable. Obviously, I had to do
Because you
something
play,
before I said,
Same. I was
okay,
like,
it's now makes
I don't
sense.
feel comfortable.
know
You
what
must
I
be
mean?
in that man.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then halfway
Die
through the music
pijs,
video, I'm just
die
like, ooh, it's so, but okay, we are now.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I went there, we really got shown what the professional industry was. Late nights rehearsals. I think Idols with Lychee was the
Most intense.
One of the highlights of my career, because it was Monday to Sunday rehearsals.
So julle train heel dag.
Look here, man, that guy, he's eat, sleep, dance.
Wow.
So 8 o'clock rehearsals, you finish at 5, then you have a break for supper, and then you go to the next studio for the next rehearsals. It was intense, but also I grew so much, and I found out a lot about myself.
Wow.
And what type of dancer I maybe wanted to or not wanted to be. Yeah.
I like that. Sê my, ons het op die record nog gepraat ook oor Joburg and Cape Town, the difference, obviously, the culture.
Yeah.
Just talk to us about that, obviously, of what you've experienced.
From my experience.
And it's not different for different men, but I do get what you're saying about the culture.
Yeah. Like, when we were in Cape Town, because we jumped back and forth.
Yeah.
We were in Joburg for 2 years, then we came back, then we went back up to Joburg, and we came back. It is because I feel that Cape Town is culture. Cape Town, you're gonna figure out the foundations of every style. They're gonna tell you the difference between who gave this, who made that.
Technical.
You know, who are the pioneers. So it's not about money here. It's about doing it the right way and making sure that the dancers after and the generation after you know what they're doing.
And it's by our battles.
It's very, very culture orientated to make sure that the culture is alive. But with culture and with that pushing of culture, there's a lack of industry.
Yes.
So we don't focus as much on the money side, because we're so focused on culture, which is a good thing.
It's great for passion and so, maar nog steeds as jy dit wil 'n carrière wil maak, dan moet jy aan die ander kant.
Then when you go to Joburg, it's the flip. In my experience, there are battles.
And especially now, things obviously when
there are dope dancers. I'm not trying to take away from anybody. Please, people,
and I
don't come after me. On
no. And of course, for me, it's a thing of Joburg. As for my, ek was nou die dag in Joburg geweest for but for a comment, they were like alive. I was like, yo, you guys, because they're doing light feet and stuff. I'm like, yo, this is what we are missing again in Cape Town. So as a school that Joburg in Cape Town differ, want ons kan as ons saamwerk, if you share the knowledge,
then it's
perfect.
It's a whole. If we could have what Joburg has, and if Joburg could have what we have,
put it together, it's done.
We'd be set. We'd know
how
much our dancers should be charging.
Sure.
We'd know our rates. We'd know who's doing what undercover and what they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
You know?
Amazing.
And then that way we'd have a whole industry instead of two separate
Truth.
industries. Because now we have Cape Town, and then we have Joburg instead of SA.
Respect, man. Because oor het Cape Town, Joburg, unity is the way to go. Because oor het, I mean, it was respect for almal, you know, all over South Africa. We're going to take a quick break. It's a walk with Mel. Ek like die breaks vat van hier, leer ons klomp goed van Simone en so aantas. But yeah, join us after the break, people.
WeDfy out of here.
Back at it again, people. It is a walk with Mel. Vandaag wat ons 'n loopie met Simone, and I mean the knowledge that you're already dropping. And like I always say, it's coming from your experiences.
Yes.
Before the break, we spoke about obviously the culture, the entertainment industry, Cape Town and Joburg. What advice would you give to a dancer watching that wants to make this a career, business-wise?
Business-wise, I would say research your industry. Every other career takes years of preparation. Doctors, lawyers, they have their study period and then they have their internship period. So with doctors, they do their internship at the hospital. Lawyers do the same, teachers do the same. Dancers need to do the same as well. If you are a novice, then if you live in SA, it's fine to put dancers overseas on a pedestal. That's great, but those are not the dancers that are employing you, and those are not the dancers that are booking you. So you need to know who your choreographers are. You need to know who are the pioneers for popping in SA, for whacking in SA, for Afrofusion, for gom, for all of these styles, because we have our own way of doing things. We don't have an American way of doing things, even though, like, you know, we know the pioneers are American.
Yes, but we're busy also still finding. Ons moet
Yeah.
ons eie ding vind, man.
Exactly.
You don't have to copy what other people are
Exactly.
doing.
So it's important for you to know who these people are in your own, like in your city.
Yes.
And then who are those people that are pushing careers, that are hiring dancers to do big jobs. Because a big job isn't necessarily like a once-off performance. We're talking about like a month.
Sure.
Can you put your body through that? Are you eating like we are athletes at the end of the day? So yes, you wanna lab and you wanna train, but you don't think of how you eat or
Zwaar.
how do you drink water. Are you putting into your body? Because dancers do crazy things with their
Zwaar.
bodies, and if you're not gonna look after, that's why you see young dancers getting really silly injuries, and
So true.
you're gonna end your career so young.
Dis waar is nie nodig
So
nie.
young. Don't do it.
Love it. Kyk na jouself. Daar sit daar is die pad.
Don't run. It's a walk with Mal, not a run with Mal.
En you know what, ek wil dit gou noem volgens baie kere dink mense shortcuts vandag gou kyk veral vir ons lewe in vandag se tyd social media and I always say it as vandag as likes as views
Yeah.
and so but by the end of the dag wil jy daar bo bly. So I want to speak to you about obviously some job that you've done that you maybe highlights that you can share because ek weet as ek sien as dit hierdie girl het weer filmpie gedoen, hierdie girl het weer music video gedoen, hier's jy ook 'n commercial.
Yo.
Drop super, but you know, I mean, I don't
It's
know.
so weird for me to drop.
I know, but I'm
It's
asking you.
weird. Okay,
I'm asking you.
Obviously, the first one would be Step Up or Step Out, because that was our debut.
Baba.
So it gave us a insight into TV and all of that. So that was the first thing we did as a fam. You know what I mean? So that would definitely be like right on top. Then it would definitely be Idols. Like I can't even explain to you how much
Wow.
Idols imprinted in my life as a dancer, but also as a professional, because the way you had to engage with other artists, not other dancers, other artists, other creatives, and how you carried yourself and how you spoke to them was how they treated you. It's just it's corporate, guys.
Why
It's
six,
not-
my bro?
You know what I mean? It's not anything scientific or favoring or anything. It's just how you treat people is how they're gonna treat you, and if you're gonna be, for lack of a better word, afjagerag with people, then they're gonna treat you like that also. So just give, be calm, be easy, leave the shade at home unless you know the men, so then it's fine to be shady. But otherwise, kindness first, peace and love. You catch more flies with honey than you do with,
Kyk jy jy surf vir ons vandag.
you know.
That's knowledge. Wat is die wat ja, ander goed nog wat jy wil drop, ja?
So yeah,
You've done
TV,
so many stuff.
music videos. I really enjoy TV. I really enjoy productions and live shows. So I would say those are like definitely.
What you've
up there.
done, wat jy by al gedoen het al.
Yeah.
Wow, incredible. Wat sal jy sê is die visie nou vir jou, Simone?
Right
As an
now,
artist.
I'm older. I'm
21 years older.
21. But I think it would be now, because I think I've done so much performance things that I would really like to see what all those years of vocabulary and experience give me as a person.
Wow.
I'm finding styles that I've always known about, but staying in the pocket is very hard when hip hop and street styles have like 13, 14, 19, 20. Every day you open your eyes and you look online and there's a new style
yes.
and a new step.
Kan nie by jou nie.
You see, so it's hard to stay in a pocket. So right now I'm just figuring out what my voice is
Wow.
and what my style is with all of this vocabulary and all of the people that have injected into my career.
Beautiful. I like it because I was also, we spoke about it now. I felt like, because I'm popping, I must only pop, And then I was like, no, but I like hip hop, I like this feeling. And to help hip hop with me popping, and I was like, oh, I like the African vibes. Ook, ooh, but I like, I would always say, but come, I like that. I like that style, I like house, I like, Maar het helpt allemaal veel. You don't have to be boxed in one style. I mean, if you choose to, yay, but jy hoef nie.
If you want to be a popper, then you be a popper. There's nothing wrong with specializing in something. And
but
if
it's
that's your love,
different for people.
Exactly. But as a professional, as a dancer, they're not looking for a dancer that can specialize in one. They want someone that can do all of it.
That's
so
it.
if you want to be not everybody wants to be a professional dancer.
True. That's like,
some people just want to do it for hobby, and that's fine. And some people want to specialize and be like, I want to be known as a popper, I want to be known as a
get you.
And that's great. Like we need more of that. We need more different types of dancers.
True.
But if you want to work in the entertainment industry, if you are a female hip hop dancer, then you have to take like a modern class or two, ladies.
My bro.
You must kick, you must split, you must turn. You
Vir die
know,
werklife.
if you wanna, if you don't want to, that's so fine.
Truth. Ek is oor dit.
You know what I
Kyk,
mean?
ek kan nog veel
I
vra.
was just greedy.
Nee, maar ek like dat jy daai want ek onthou ek op die hele klasse geloop. Eentjie ek sê ek gaan kom vir 'n klas
Ja.
gedink het my bro. It was like a technique, hele klas. Like, and
Ja.
you see drills, turns, as kicks. I was like, what is this? And that was like a new, which is good.
Yeah.
Because that is what you moet gepackage wees as jy wil.
Yeah, like why can't we deliver the same standard of professional dance that Joburg does?
Truth.
We can.
Truth.
We've got so many. It's just that because we specialize in one style, we forget about
Maar omdat
the
hulle
other
doen,
things we
hulle-
can do.
yes,
Yeah,
they-
because all the dancers that I know, they might specialize in something, but they can do
They
other
can do
things.
everything else,
They can
yes.
do everything. There's not one
En
technical dancer that I
ook hulle
met.
soos jy ook sê hulle oefen uit til 5. Jy kan net 'n uur kom oefen en dink jy's alright.
Blabbing, there's no
Blabbing is real.
shortcuts.
Sê of my, have you ever felt that something, no?
Yes.
In your journey that led you to where you are now, or on the path that you are now?
Yeah.
Which
I think
kind of helped you.
you learn more from failure than you do from success. So I've lost studios.
Sure.
I lost a studio. I've lost friends. I've lost dancers. I've lost
Sure.
work. I've lost jobs. I've lost a lot of things, to be honest, because we all make mistakes.
Of course.
With hip hop, it's not a book. You know, no
Nee,
one
niemand
say
sê vir jou,
exactly.
jy
You
moet
have
nou
to
regs gaan
learn.
nie.
So sometimes you make mistakes. Sometimes you say the wrong thing at the wrong time to the wrong person about the wrong person, and you must
Maar so
learn.
leer jy. En wat het veel gebly hou? Like, why are you, I mean, even COVID happened. I mean, we had to all change our strategies with our journeys, but like, what kept you going?
My team, WeDfy kept me going. No lies. My team. I'm very fortunate, guys.
Sure.
My team is my family. Like, we are very supportive of different types of creatives. So none of us have the same style. We don't try and encourage us to have the same style, which means that when we're learning choreography from each other, it keeps it fresh.
Got
You know, because
you.
not everybody's dancing the same. There's nothing wrong with that. That's
Yeah,
just-
of
this
course.
is just
As
how
men het
we
die hele
work.
week, nee,
Yeah,
ek
because all of us are creatives. We've got beat makers, we've got photographers, we've got editors. So all of those things contribute to what that person's style looks
Beautiful,
like.
beautiful.
So they definitely kept me on. They kept me sane.
Sure.
Because you know when you're going through everything,
Yeah,
you feel
bro.
like you're the only person that's
Can't
going through it, and then you talk to someone else and you're like, oh, me bro,
It's not
I'm
just
not
me.
alone, and then you don't feel as bad. So having them as that support structure really helped.
Amazing. And then quickly just for last few stuff, like, what do you guys offer? Ek bedoel, die goed gaan binnekort mos nou weer opgaan. Cyril, ek het net vir hom ge-WhatsApp. Nee, jy is op my WhatsApp.
Please,
Ek het
can
nou
you
vir hom-
speak to your brother?
No, I did. We're gonna do a call tonight.
Okay,
Hy
thanks.
bel al eintlik nou, maar ek kan nie nou nie.
We busy.
Hy moet
You can just need to
I
wait.
told you about the interviews with Simone and Simone. But anyway, so what do you guys offer?
We do social. Our company is very broad.
Yes,
We've
yes.
learned. You lockdown, you know, everybody
Yeah,
picked
no.
up new skills. You got
Same-
new
same
skills.
good,
You
same
got
with
new
baby.
skills. So we do social media. We do social media management. We do content creation. We do stock content creation.
Wow.
Because you know, we must Cape Town. We have a picture of everything. We lucky packet babies.
Come-
You never know what you're gonna get. You just shake it once, and then, you know, surprise.
Beautiful.
So, because you've got so much diversity, we do stock photography and content creation.
Beautiful.
We do events. In terms of entertainment, I'm not talking about like the decor and stuff. We're doing
Yeah.
about entertainment.
Uh-huh.
What are you going to put on stage?
ek
What do
sien
you-
hy behind the scenes
Yeah,
pictures.
like we do BTS as well. We also do administration when it comes to entertainment and business, because not a lot of dancers read the fine print.
Fine
And
print.
that's not the first page that
Even
you
the
sign.
poster. But I mean, the
The
fine
hands of
print.
that one.
Yeah, het sê venue en dan waar is dit? But I mean, people. I think people just do
Jay,
it.
look at
I
us.
also.
It's me.
Ek het nou
I'm
gister
that
my
one.
agent gesê, kyk but what? Then she's like, Mel, just
Please.
go down. Maar dit is haar
Thank
stuff.
you, yes.
But I get it.
Yeah.
That is so dope that you guys do all of that. Social media, waar kan die mense vir julle vang, vir jou vang?
At WeDfy ENT. That's on Instagram and on Facebook. And I am Simone Chantelle 021 on Instagram and Facebook. I don't still worry with the Twitter and the hashtags. It's to feel admin.
That's the feel. Oh,
Ja.
Sophie, dank je. Wens je van die beste toe. I mean, I wish there was more time because you've got so much to share. But we wish you the best. Keep on shining and all support for you, man. Dit alle te carry.
Thank you.
Alle te set met nou hande.
You know why? It's because I never know what to do with my hands, and now you're talking to me, so I'm like,
Like
what
I'm always ready.
do I
I'm busy.
do?
Guys, thank you for watching. Please support this girl. Ek is oor dit. And I
Please
thank
support
thee.
a girl.
One time.
Thanks.
And I thank thee.
Peace out.